Good morning, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. The first thing that I actually heard for you, by the way, we're going to look into 2023, but the first thing that I heard for you is that there's something activating when it comes to your North Node. So check out the reading for your North Node, because there might be some hints for what is happening. When I tapped into energy, the first thing that came to mind was a flower. So the first symbol was a flower. So a lot of things are blossoming and blooming in your life. The next thing was the outline of a person. So I feel there's someone special coming into your life. For some of you guys, it's going to be a friend. It could be someone from the past that you haven't talked to for a while, and the relationship is blossoming and blooming. It could be in love as well. So a new person or someone from your past. But with the flower, I feel there's this energy of like a renewed energy. Also, what I want to say with that symbol is that you are definitely receiving rewards for all the seeds that you have planted last year. If there's anything else coming up with those two symbols, we will talk about it. But it really makes sense for you. First, we're going to look at the overall theme. So I'm going to take some cards, and then we're going to look at what will happen from January to March, April to June, July to September, and October to December. I feel the most important months for you will be October to December. We will see what the cards have to say, but for some of you guys, that is the months that will make most sense for you. Okay, I actually don't want to use this. Okay. Yeah, I want to use it, but for the months that we're going into, I'm going to take another deck. Okay, Sagittarius, let's tap into your energy. Whispering. Maybe you feel like whispering in the beginning, like you're a little bit more quiet in a way. Maybe there's something with your voice. Because I had that since I started the recording, like, I feel like I'm losing my voice, or, yeah. Five of Cups, first card. Damn. Okay, 5, 5. 5 of Pentacles. Ah. 8 of Wands. I'm gonna show you the cards, but I just wanna... Wow, okay. What do we have here? That card. You will have clarity. It makes sense why there is this energy of the end of the year will make most sense for some of you. Always take what resonates from these readings, but the two cards, we have 5, 5. 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands. Oh, yeah. 5 of Pentacles. Some of you guys might actually leave behind something that was very heavy. There might have been a loss last year that you're still healing from. So you're slowly getting back. That is just the first thing I want to say. There could have been, obviously, a loss of a job. The loss of your identity. This is not a prediction, because it's the first two cards, so it's something that's linked together with the past. It's something that's linked together with 2022. So maybe there has been a loss. A relationship breaking apart. Again, maybe there is like the loss of a friendship or something. And with the energy that came in the beginning, you might actually reconnect with someone. If there has been a break in a friendship or in family or something. Okay, can you give me more information about the 5 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles? For some reason, the thing that came in was there has been something that happened to a house. And there has been like a strike of unluck. It's a very weird way to put it. Last year. Or at some point, something you're still recovering from, something about the water damage as well. You're building up something from the ground again. Okay, let's see, what else? Ooh, King of... Alright, we are back. The battery just decided to die out. Which is strange, because I didn't even pay attention to that it was blinking. I wonder if this is a part of a sign for what's happening here. Maybe some of you guys have been dealing with someone who just out of the blue just suddenly well, it could have been like passed away, right? It could have been something with a father. But again, it's not prediction, it's something that has happened. But there could also have been someone who just dropped out of your life, like without any explanation. Yeah, 5-5, wow. There's been a change without warning. Because there is something about a conflict, or there is something about big disappointment. There is a major change happening in your life. Major. It's like day and night. Because look at that. That is the past, that is the future. This is very dark. This is very light. And I feel it is connected with the past. And we do have the King of Pentacles. So there could have been something with someone who has a Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo in their chart. And I feel like you have actually had to leave behind things, making a decision. There could have been something with a sibling, a family member, a friend. Like there was disagreements and it's just not, I feel for a lot of you guys, you are actually making big life decisions. Deciding to maybe doing something with moving, traveling, because the Ace of Swords is also a travel card. Are you moving to another place, a new place? It could be as drastic, dramatic, big, major as moving to another country. I feel whatever this is, it's actually the right decision for you to move on from something or to move. To make this big change, because I do feel that a lot of you guys are making major, big life decisions. And there's no way around it. It has to happen. Whatever this is, it has to happen. We are going to look into, by the way, it makes sense with the flower. We are going to look into the months now, because I feel for you, the theme of this year ahead is major life decisions, the major changes, traveling, potentially moving. But for some reason it's not an easy start, because that I feel like you might actually decide to let go of someone, let go of something. It's a hard decision. It actually does feel like a hard decision. So pay attention that it's very healthy for you to actually go ahead and say yes. Because this is no, this is yes. Maybe you need to say no to someone. I will put the camera down and then we are going to go through all the months. Alright. Sagittarius. What is happening for Sagittarius in January, February and March? What is it that you need to know? Once again, I heard something about massive changes, massive life decisions, massive changes, opportunities, decisions when it comes to life changes. But it's massive. It's like going from black to white, going from day to night. So, Sagittarius, let's see. What will happen? We are starting out with the Page of Pentacles. I do like that. What else? Give us the full picture. We have the King back again. Okay. Here's a very mature energy here. Very mature energy. And then out of nowhere, we do have the Knight of Cups reversed. Oh, la. Okay. Can I get a little bit information? A little bit more. When it comes to the King of Pentacles, because he was a part of your overall theme. So I do actually want to know why he is here. Okay. Okay. That is enough, I heard. It's enough information. Okay. Well, definitely at some point in January, I feel it's January or February, maybe for some of you guys, you're saying no. There's something you're saying no to. Something you're saying no to. And then planning. Maybe there is a delay happening when it comes to moving, immigration, something about immigration, something that you had hoped that might be a little postponed, delayed. There was another sign that got this. I wonder if it was Taurus. Who got that actually? Where in the beginning there is this like promise. It's like a big promise. Look at that. Like the universe is being like, I promise you that this is happening. I promise you that whatever it is, if you just go follow your dreams, go follow your heart, I promise you that it will be worth your while. But I will say that for a lot of you guys in January, you are like nurturing your heart, your skills. You are getting your finances in check. You are educating yourself. There's something that you're becoming better at. So maybe there is something about a course that you're taking, or education, or you're reading a lot, learning a lot. You can be a little bit, be a little careful in January when it comes to taking risks. Maybe because that you are afraid that something will not happen anyway. But I think it's actually good for you to, again, with Mercury retrograde going on and Mars being in retrograde by the time I am filming this, I do feel you are being way more patient with yourself and with your process in January. You're moving ahead with calm, getting everything in control, saving up. But it's interesting because I see that you're still being committed to your goal, but for some reason there's no action being taken, which, it could actually be a good idea, but it's just a very strange combination, because normally with justice being reversed, it's this an idea of like avoiding actually making a decision. And maybe it's because that you have done so much work that you're ready in February to do the jump, make a decision, jumping out there, but then you're not doing it anyway. And it could be because of guilt. Maybe there is a fear of the unknown. Even if you are not making a decision in January or February, I do think that you are making a decision in March, spreading your wings. For some of you guys, there might actually be two pathways, two options, two people. There could be. If there has been some cheating going on, deception from someone, I think you are actually, choosing to let that go. There's a lot of different energies going on here, but again, it's also different people watching. Obviously, it could be as easy as you just feeling frustrated because there is a lack of process. You're making a decision, but still in March, there is frustration. And I actually feel that it is because that you want to do something, but there is some kind of delay. Yeah, there is a delay in March, but I do feel that you are making a decision in between, but you are a little up and down. It feels like you have done a lot of research about how to move to a country or how to open a business or how to do whatever it is. And then you're ready to take action. And then suddenly, now that you're ready, now that you have then done all this research, there is a delay or a block. So be aware of that. I think that it's actually what's happening. Let's go to the next month because I feel that it will take off when we jump into April, May, and June. So let's see what will happen for Sagittarius in April, May, and June. Don't get frustrated about the delays because you are actually moving forward. Okay, what will happen? What will happen? And you're making a decision again. You're back at planning. You're back at being like, okay, now. What now? Am I ready now? I think you are. Yeah. Making a decision again. It's interesting. Maybe it's because you didn't feel like you were ready. Like you made a decision, but then you're like, maybe too soon. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe some of you guys have, oh my god, what's going on, Sagittarius? Maybe some of you guys have air in your mind. Air in your mind. Air in your chart, because that is really, I feel some of you guys are a little afraid of actually jumping out there. But why is that? So, April, you have this hopeful energy again. You're like, okay, now I'm ready. Now it's a new month. Your power is getting back. But also, something happens where you realize that you will actually be able to make your dreams a reality. Probably by you reaching a higher ambition in a way. Like there's something that's changing in your drive, in your motivation, and you're getting out of your mind with the Five of Swords. There's a new start coming in April. A sudden change, maybe even a sudden change in direction. Maybe something didn't pan out with something and now you made a new plan. So you're going for plan B. Maybe you are even being a little bit more daring. You're being honest to yourself, being like, okay, how can I make this happen? Making a decision, being open-minded. For some reason, I feel like some of you guys might actually be tangled into someone else's fight or someone else's drama. I wonder if it's because of a family member or a friend. But it could also be that you're finally realizing that, hey, okay, this dream that I have, this opportunity that came last month, this big change, you want it. It's waiting for you. And yeah, even if you fail to maybe see or recognize what it is that you really want, I feel like you slowing down a little bit, it actually allows you to adjust to the changes that's happening. But I can't stop feeling that you might have been letting go. Maybe you had a plan with someone and they just like, they didn't follow through with it. If it's in love or whatever it is, if there has been someone who wasn't truthful. Let's see if we can get more information about the Knight of Swords. Oh, okay. Well, maybe there was something about someone who gave you a promise. Could be something with a Scorpio. But for some of you, I feel this has something to do with being a little bit afraid of actually making this jumping into the big, the, the big play. Wow, can I speak today? You're saying yes, I feel, to something after it has been disappointments, or after you have been a little bit fearful of actually going for it. It makes sense why there was this energy of there is like two options or two decisions or something, two pathways. So let's see what will happen for you in July, August, and September. What will happen in July, August, and September for Sagittarius? What will happen? Whoa! Okay. The devil jumped out before, but I feel he might actually be first. Look at the victory. You will be recognized for something in July. Is it something to do with the work you do? Could be fame. Well, then we have the Three of Swords. Oh my god, what the hell is happening here? And again, I will say, don't panic. It might just be that you are finally actually allowing yourself to feel what you needed to feel in the beginning of last year when it comes to a heartbreak. When it comes to someone who might actually have screwed you over or cheated. But success, oh yeah. You kicking ass when it comes to your career. And I feel you might have been someone who's been working so hard that you didn't give yourself time to actually overcoming what happens. It was something we saw in the beginning, the theme of your year ahead. If it's because there has been a loss last year and you just put on a brave face, smiled through everything and worked your ass off, and then suddenly reality hits in July, or in September probably, and it could be because that we are getting closer to maybe, I don't know why I want to say some kind of anniversary for something. So maybe something happened for you last year around September, and now there is like an anniversary coming up, and it could be as simple as, like, again, a girlfriend or a boyfriend, husband, wife cheated on you, or there was a breakup, there was a divorce. It could be a loss, like we spoke about. It could be that your world collapsed, with you lost your job, or whatever happened last year. But I feel that you finally actually realizing, and you can actually finally, because the first card was the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a card that pops up when we are grieving. We are going through the 5 stages of grief. And sometimes we are not the best at feeling through our emotions. So we are just, again, putting on the smile, and we keep on working. We dive into work instead of feeling sad. But because that you are going to receive so much success throughout this year, suddenly you can relax when we come into September and everything just pours out. I do want to take a card just to see. But you have overcome something from last year, whatever that is. There's an awareness, like, now I understand why I had to go through all these things. Now I understand why I need to change something. If it's because it has something to do with addictions, a toxic relationship, toxic people, maybe it's simply as you overworking yourself. So you might actually feel anxious, stressful, depressed. What is the Three of Swords about? Yeah, I think that is a confirmation for what I just spoke about. It's either or. There might be something with a Libra, but I feel it's because that You're finally allowing to feel your feelings and grieving over whatever you lost or whatever happened in the beginning of the year, this year or last year. For some of you guys, it might be around September. But whatever happens here, for some reason, it comes back and you are releasing it. There is a release happening. And finally, you can actually go after your dreams and desires. Yeah. With that, we are going to look into the last 3 months. Let's see what will happen in October, November, December. What will happen in October, November, December? You're going straight for it. Libra! Yes. Interesting, because it was a card that popped up, right? So finally the balance. Finally balance. Ace of Cups. Wow. Oh my god. It makes sense why the first message you got was that something might happen in December. Was that for you? Like, the end of the year will be better? It could be that I'm mixing up the energies with someone else. Ace of Swords reversed. Let's just see what this is. Okay. We will see. We will look into it. But some of you guys might need to take a time. Yeah, take the time out. Or maybe that is just like, One thing I do want to say, if some of you guys have plans when it comes to maybe moving to another country, because it's a theme that was going on with the reversed Knight of Cups. There might have been a lot of delays going on. It just didn't happen. Maybe there was not money enough for it. Remember, this might just be for some of you guys. But there might be a dream that you just need to postpone until 2024. Because the first card you also got was the Promise card. So it will happen. And it depends on everyone's energy. But there might be something that is still not happening when it comes to moving to another country. But, again, take what resonates. That might just be for one of you. In October, interesting that you actually get Justice, which is a Libra card, which is an October card, right? September, October card for October. You are reflecting and you are like accepting whatever is happening. You're accepting love. Maybe there is love coming your way. Making the decision. Yeah. Like, there is a smart choice that's being made. You're doing what is right. Tapping into what you want. You're restarting something. Maybe when it comes to work. Or maybe when it comes to idea, a dream, a wish, like you have to rethink something. If something doesn't follow through, it's because there is another way. So the universe is giving you an opportunity here. And this could be as simple as you actually just being anxious about it. Being stressed out. I feel there's something that's actually holding you back. Maybe some of you guys have still not made a decision. Could it be as simple as that you're still not making a decision to go for it? Because of someone else? There could be a relationship that's holding you back. But there is a gift. There is news coming your way. There's like a opportunity. But you're definitely overthinking when we come to November. There's a lot of overthinking. Confusion. There could be something about this like unrequited love or repressed emotions. There could be a cancellation happening. Whatever it is, it's very important for you not to give up on it. Especially again with the Eight of Wands reversed. There's definitely something that's just a little bit delayed. And then we have the last card, which is the Eight of Cups reversed. Sometimes, and I do want to say that because this is also to help you guys. If it's not you, it might actually be someone else. Like, you're ready to give your everything and someone might just be like, yeah. But there is a fear of moving on here. There might be lack of emotion from someone. It could be that you are holding on to something that's not possible yet. But you don't want to let it go because you put up your mind for this. You want this to work. But I do want to give you an opportunity to see what is actually happening here. Let's see what is coming your way. There's a feeling to dig a little deeper. What is actually the right decision here? Okay. It's interesting that this thing comes up with maybe having to move back home, or maybe having to let go of a, something that didn't happen. Because 3 of Wands is a card of returning, moving back to your hometown or moving back to something. And then the celebration. Could be marriage that comes up in December. Buying a home, a house, maybe that's why, right? There's something way bigger waiting for you. And it comes in already in October. I heard Spirit say it's not a no, but it's there is another way. There is another better way for you. For example, if, I don't know why I keep driving around with that, but it's just to set the thing. If, for example, you want to move to, I don't know, Italy, and it's what you want, there's nothing else that you want to do, and nothing is happening, it's impossible for you to do that. And then you are realizing that maybe you have to settle for something else. And then the moment you do that, there's something coming up in the news where the house that you wanted to live in, or the part of Italy that you wanted to live in, there is like a catastrophic event happened. Or, you know, whatever it is, the universe protected you from actually making that move. Because there's something bigger and better waiting for you. So the moment you're like, okay, I'm thinking about what my options are now. So maybe some of you guys decide to move back to your hometown, and without actually having any, you know, thought about what could possibly happen. But then you're getting offered this big massive house and you're like, oh my god, I always wanted to have that. It's that kind of energy. Nothing is going to happen with the drama in Italy. I just want to paint a picture that sometimes the universe knows best. The universe is always guiding us to our dream and dreams and whatever it is that we have. Sometimes we want something, but if it doesn't happen, it's not a rejection, it's a protection. Obviously, it could be in love, right? That you're falling in love with someone deeply, but they just turn out to be a effing asshole. But you still hold on to them, and then you're just deciding to let them go, and then the real deal, the real soulmate comes in. For others of you, maybe this is about career. Like, you have a job that's okay, you're working very hard, maybe there is a lot of money in it, but your heart is not with it. So over and over and over, you say no to your dreams, but then at the end you break down with stress. And then you realize, maybe I actually need to take a break, be the hermit. Maybe I do need to find out what I actually truly want. So yeah, that might be the energy of needing to take a break, so that you actually can go after your dreams and desires, go after that dream job of yours, right? Even if it means that you are starting from scratch, because that can be something that's very fearful. And with this reading, the faster you figure this out, the more you're pushing through the 4 of Cups. For some of you guys, you might figure all this out because you're watching this in January. So by April, you're actually ready to go after the new. That's how the universe works. If we, and I have tried this before, if we have our mind set on one thing and we block out all the other possibilities and we just focus on that thing because that is what I want, but nothing happens, then we have wasted a whole entire year going after something that feels more safe, but it didn't really feel like a calling. Because I feel for a lot of you guys, there is destiny. You're going after your life purpose, but there's something that's stopping you. Some of you guys might actually have had a dream of becoming a YouTuber, but you have never done it. Instead, you have been going after normal jobs all the time. And maybe the universe is like, if you have just started with that YouTube channel in January, you would have seen where it could lead you. Yeah, I'm just blabbling. Whatever it is, you will have your victory and your celebration. If not in December, maybe in April. Let me know in the comment. Dig out. Like you got in the beginning. Do some research. What is it that you actually want? What is holding you back from doing that? The faster you find out, the faster you're gonna manifest your dream. With that, I will talk to you guys in the daily reading or whenever. Bye.